What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Fig Heel YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be going on a little figure hunt. I'm going on vacation, so I only had one day to do this figure hunt. Hopefully we can find some stuff. If not, better luck next week. I'm hoping that we can find some new elites. So let's see what the stores have to offer. All right, first stop, and as I'm approaching the wrestling stuff, I noticed the new Real Ghostbusters by Kenner. They had the Bug-Eye Ghost. I had this as a kid. So cool. What happens is you squeeze the body and the eyeball pops out. It's on a string. This one appears to be on a red string. The one I had as a kid was on a green string, I believe, or possibly yellow. They also had Fearsome Flush. Loved this as a kid. Everybody I knew had this. Even if you weren't a Ghostbusters fan, you had this because it's just a funny toy. You move it, it's on wheels, and the toilet bowl opens up and eyes pop out, and the toilet lid opens up and a tongue pops out with teeth. Really cool, really creepy, and it's so 90s, and it just brought me back. They also are re-releasing the Ecto 1, which I think is really cool, and they re-released the Ghost Popper. All of these I had as a kid. Love the Real Ghostbusters, but not so much as an adult. I stick to wrestling, and the wrestling section was kind of lacking. They had all the new basics we've been seeing everywhere. The Finn Balor's, Jeff Hardy's, Eric, Ivar. They got new elites in because they didn't have that Shinsuke chase. And by new elites, I just mean new shipments, not new series, because Elite 81 is still plaguing this Walmart. I don't even think I've seen Elite 82 at any of my local Walmarts without driving at least 30 minutes away. Here's Montez, and I noticed somebody literally ripped this open just to get the sunglasses, which I think is such a scumbag move. You know, there's probably a kid who wanted that, and obviously there's more, but eventually there won't be because the Street Profits are popping. Then I came over here and I noticed that they had some of the old retro-style Kenner Star Wars figures. They had this Han Solo, which I think is pretty cool. As a kid, I had the original version of this in that coat, and I thought it was so cool. The coat was way too tight. You couldn't move his arms. And they also had Admiral Akbar, which is one of the coolest designed characters, in my opinion. Those are the only two they had. Obviously, I'm not a huge Star Wars guy. There's some Jeff Hardys down there, but nothing was really popping out. All right, came over to the collectibles section to see what we could find. The same old stuff. Here's Halloween, Michael Myers, Halloween 2. One of these days I'm going to pick it up, guys, probably as Halloween approaches. I noticed over here they had the Firefighter Mickey, the Disney Art Series. These come in a thick acrylic protector. They're 20 bucks each. They had this Multiverse Batman and Joker, which is awesome, from, I believe this is the Arkham video game. Really nothing else. A lot of the same old stuff. They had, surprisingly, the Clark Griswold in the Griswold mobile from Christmas Vacation. I thought that these were long gone. They had the Evel Knievel, the large He-Man. This is a cool one. The Harlem Globetrotters. I was a huge Harlem Globetrotters fan as a kid. But yeah, nothing really too crazy. I love these Marvel wrestling ones, though. Made the approach, and the wrestling section's not looking promising. Cena, Orndorff, Nikolai, all from the Legends line. No Vaders, no Big Van Vaders. Pretty much the usual suspects. They got Volkov up there, Orndorff. There's two Heenans, unfortunately, still plaguing. We got a bunch of Braun Strowmans, Roman Reigns, and John Cena top picks basics. We got WrestleMania Elite Edge, tons of Chinas, no AEW, no new elites. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. There's Panther, the regular version, not flocked. Here's the Disney stuff, same old Jurassic Park stuff. Kind of disappointing. Came over here, A lot of Pokemon, like cards and such, but a lot of the pegs were empty. Unfortunately, not really sure what's going on. Here's the Fortnite stuff, but again, nothing really new. It's the same old series we've been seeing for a while. Very disappointing. We want to see new product. Even if it's stuff that I'm not going to buy, I want to see new product. I want to see people buying toys. But these new Multiverse DC figures from McFarlane are absolutely awesome. The Robin, Wonder Woman, Superman, they're badass. These are like the death metal line, and you can build a death metal style Batman. And personally, I think these look great, but it's McFarlane, and that's expected. I feel like the design and the quality of the toys that they produce are second to none. Here's Cobra Commander, G.I. Joe. They had 2 of them. Of course, the Ghostbusters. Nothing we're going to pick up, so we're going to head over to the Pop section. All right, starting off with the Pops. What do we have here? First thing I noticed is they had this Steve Irwin, they had the Coke bottle, Masters of the Universe, Hobbs and Shaw, Moana, and then they had this George Costanza Seinfeld Pop, the Target exclusive, really cool. He's got like the abstract on him. Up here they had the McDonald's ones, all the nuggets, all the characters, Ronald McDonald with the sunglasses, which I thought was absolutely awesome. If I was a big pop collector, I would definitely pick them up because I loved McDonald's as a kid. Not so much now. I eat very healthy, but as a kid, that was my shiz. Over here at the Collectibles, more DC Multiverse, the same ones that they've had. Down here, they had the Dune series. Again, I really want to get just this Build-A-Figure Raban from Dune, played by Batista, but I'm not dishing out all the money for the 4 figures. But we're not picking up anything, so we are getting out of here. All right, second Walmart of the day, and unfortunately, the same as we found at the other ones, minus the Chase Shinsuke. We have Montez Ford with the glasses, Bianca Belair, Angelo Dawkins, more Biancas, more Angelos, Stunning Steves, Shinsuke's, Rocks, no Mae Youngs, no Chase Shinsuke's. We got the newer Basic Series 118, Eric Ivar, Seth Rollins, Roderick Strong, Jeff Hardy, Kevin Owens. They had both Roderick Strongs, but, I mean, it's just green tights and black tights. Down here, I noticed that they had the Wreck and Cycle, more AEW rings, but unfortunately, no AEW figures. They have the Beast Mode still. Again, this Finn Balor, I'm not a big fan of this head scan. Don't really know what they were thinking. To me, it doesn't really look like him at all. But I came over here to the end cap because I know they have a ton of figures over here, but it seems like it's just the usual suspects. WrestleMania Basics, Andrade, who just reappeared on AEW, which is pretty cool. So I have a feeling some of those figures might be getting bought up to play with your AEW figs. Over at the Collectibles, they just had Doc Brown and really no new pops. So kind of just got out of here empty-handed and headed over to Target. All right, last stop of the trip. I really wanted to bring something home, but I'm not really seeing much. They had Toni Storm, and it looked like somebody took a bite out of her. Again, I don't know what's going on at this Walmart, but somebody is biting up these figures. Something's going down, and we need to figure it out. They had Tucker, had Otis, John Cena Legends, Tatanka, Paul Orndorff, tons of Goldbergs, tons of Chynas, but nothing that we need. I'm telling you, that Toni Storm was strange. Roman Reigns. No new He-Man stuff, unfortunately. Just kind of skimming around. Came over to the Jurassic Park stuff. Nothing. So I figured I would just move my way on down. Sorry, lady, but you're on film right now. Didn't mean to. Over here, these shelves were even more empty. What is happening? I do love those reaction-style Marvel figures. They had Shang-Chi. What are these things? I don't even know what those are. It's just kind of like a strange, no-name branded figure. They had some Power Ranger stuff, Ghostbusters, but for the most part, they were really lacking in all of the areas at this Target, and usually this is the better one for me. They did have this end cap of WrestleMania Elites. There's Nikolai, Goldberg, Edge, Cena. We got Drew, Dr. Ian Malcolm, China, Edge, more WrestleMania Elites, but nothing good hiding. Came over here. They had Young Frankenstein. Tons of stuff on clearance in this section, which is, again, this is where I first started seeing them dwindling down their pop section, and I noticed that a lot of their stuff is highly discounted, so it's kind of alarming that maybe they're getting rid of their whole collectible section. There's some charm stuff. As you saw, there was a Raiden figure, which was pretty cool, but this is all just like a hodgepodge of random stuff, and the prices were really low. It's just not stuff that I collect or buy. As you can see, there's Otis Pop, random stuff. There's Harry Dunn, some director pops, Mighty Ducks. These I thought were really cool, especially with like the reemergence of the Mighty Ducks. They had pretty much the whole set, so I tried to find all of them, and I think I did, and I kind of put them like side by side. There's Stone Cold Steve Austin, and there they are. Look at all the Mighty Ducks pops. I kind of wanted them because if you were a kid from the 90s, the Mighty Ducks, those movies were like your childhood, and now they have figures. So here's the Soup Nazi. The only thing I really wanted, but I didn't pick it up. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at FigHeal. Check out my book series on Amazon and my merchandise on ProWrestlingTees.com/FigHeal. Head over to Heroes Hideout for all your figure needs and use code FigHeal at checkout to save 10%.